The Miami Dolphins are still on the hunt, still restless, looking for that quarterback who can not only take the reins of the offense, but truly own the role. You can feel it, right? The urgency, the frustration. It's been a revolving door of quarterbacks for years, and while Tua Tagovailoa has shown flashes of brilliance, health concerns still linger. And then there's this buzz, this new name floating around the Dolphins camp, Brandon Allen. Yes, the backup QB from the San Francisco 49ers. It's not exactly the star power that gets fans jumping, but here we are. So, who is Brandon Allen? You probably remember him vaguely from his time at Arkansas, right? A guy who, at 6 feet 2 inches and 209 pounds, played solid football but didn't exactly dominate headlines. Yet, in his final year at Arkansas, Allen put up some surprising numbers: 3,440 yards passing, 30 touchdowns, and only 8 interceptions. Those stats turned a few heads in the NFL. Not exactly mind-blowing, but enough for the Jacksonville Jaguars to take him in the 2016 draft. 201st overall. 6th round. The kind of pick where you're just hoping the guy turns into a reliable backup at best. His NFL career? Well, let's just say it's been a roller coaster. Drafted by the Jaguars, but no action on the field. He was just part of the practice squad, learning, waiting. Then he moves to the Rams. Again, mostly sitting on the bench. He didn't get his shot until 2019 with the Denver Broncos, when injuries forced the coaching staff to throw him in as the starter for 3 games. His performance? A win, 2 losses, 515 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Nothing that screamed, here's the future of the franchise, but it wasn't a complete disaster either. Then came his time with the Cincinnati Bengals. 2020 rolls around, and when Joe Burrow goes down with a brutal knee injury, Allen steps in. Did he shine? Not really. But he was steady, kept the offense moving, didn't collapse under the pressure. That's sort of the story of Brandon Allen: steady, reliable, but not extraordinary. Even during the Bengals' Super Bowl run in 2021, Allen was there, always the backup, always ready, but never the star. You could say he's the guy who does the job without being noticed. Now, Allen is with the San Francisco 49ers. They've got a crowded quarterback room over there, with Brock Purdy and Sam Darnold in the mix. Allen's role has been primarily as the emergency guy, the one who steps in if things go south. And that's the thing with Brandon Allen: he's always there, always dependable, but never the guy teams are building their future around. But that brings us back to the Miami Dolphins. With all the unpredictability around Tua and his injury history, could Allen be the solution Miami's been looking for? The Dolphins are clearly exploring their options. And while Allen might not be the flashy pick, could he be the steady hand this team needs when Tua can't play? The question is simple, but the answer might not be. Allen's style of play has always been about efficiency. He's got decent mechanics, knows how to throw a clean ball, and won't make too many mistakes. But he's not the type of quarterback who's going to light up a defense or scramble around making magical plays out of thin air. He's more of a game manager, a guy who can hold things together and keep the offense moving without risking too much. But in today's NFL, with quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen redefining the position, is that enough? Miami needs more than just a placeholder. They need someone who can step up when the pressure mounts. And yet, you can see the temptation here. Allen could be a safe fallback option, a quarterback who won't sink the ship if Tua goes down. But is safety what Miami fans want? Or do they want a bold move, a risk worth taking? Looking at Allen's career stats: 1,611 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, you can't help but wonder if he's just another stopgap. Is he really the answer, or just another name added to the long list of quarterbacks Miami has flirted with over the years? The numbers don't scream franchise quarterback, but the Dolphins know they can't afford to go through another season without a reliable backup plan.